Today I'm going to be going over the installation of the KBD Polyurethane RS4 Replica Bumper for the Audi B5 platform. Now when you first take delivery of this bumper, you're going to want to get it out of its box and set it up in the sunlight, and what this is going to do is allow the heat to get at it to expand the bumper to its proper form. This is something KBD recommends as it ensures proper fitment and placement down the road when mounting this bumper to your actual vehicle. I then began by rough fitting the bumper. Now to do this, I set it in front of my vehicle. I then used wood blocks to jack up the front and sides of the bumper to get the best fitment possible. This kind of allows me to visualize what I'm going to have to do to get this bumper to fit correctly. I then took my drill using a 9/64 drill bit to drill out 2 pilot holes on each side of the bumper to directly attach it to the fender using the provided 10mm screws from Audi. These are screws that I had remaining from my old bumper, and I thought they'd work really good, and they'd work perfectly. This secures the bumper really good to the fender and makes great fitment. I then use Audi's mounting screws on a T25 socket to attach this directly to the wheel well liners. This will ensure that the bumper is really secure, and as you can see, I had to turn the wheel back and forth to make sure I got proper fitment on both sides. And you can see I did the exact same thing on the other side. This ensures that everything is just really strong and rigid for when I'm driving down the road. To ensure I had a lot of strength on the bottom of the bumper, I custom fabricated a metal plate measuring 2 feet by 3.5 inches, and I cut it using a metal cutoff wheel on a skill saw. As you can see, this blade cut through the metal like it was wood, and it was actually remarkable how well it worked. I then used a belt sander to take off any of the hard edges on this actual bracket, and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't cut up the bumper. I didn't cut myself trying to install this. And then I had to use a 1/4-inch drill bit to drill out this bracket to make mounting holes that mount to the bottom of the vehicle, and also on the adjacent side to mount to the bumper directly. I then used a 1/4-inch bolt with a 7/16" nut with a lock washer and also 4 other washers to ensure proper fitment. I then secured this using a 7/16 wrench along with a Phillips extension on my impact to ensure that this was really strong and secured to the vehicle itself. As mentioned, I had to drill adjacent holes using a 1/4-inch drill bit. I then marked on the base of the bumper the slots I'm going to have to cut using my grinding wheel in order to ensure that this bumper fit correctly against this bracket. This is something that allows for adjustment later. I pretty much just used the same bolts here. They were 7/16. I used these to basically create a really strong mount to this bracket that I fabricated. I then took out the headlights of the vehicle and then used a 5/16 drill bit to drill out the original bumper mounting points on the KBD bumper. I then used these 3.5-inch bolts to secure this properly to the frame of the car. Then I was just pretty much wrapping up. I put in my headlights and I shut the hood, and as you can see, this bumper looks absolutely amazing. Overall, this is an extremely high quality bumper that KBD made, and if you want, you can check it out at kbdbodykits.com. They make great products, and this is by far one of the best bumpers I've seen for this vehicle. I appreciate you taking the time to check out this installation video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.